Good morning. I'm Jocelyn, pelvic floor physical therapist, owner of the Vagina Doc Physical Therapy and Wellness. Happy Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, long weekend for those of you that typically work on Mondays and have tomorrow off. How nice is it? It's like it's a Saturday. Typically I work every day just because I'm in that phase of my business, but I have decided to take tomorrow off. At least Monday's where I treat people, and I put a hard no on that tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. And today it's day 2 of a virtual summit, the Smart Success Healthcare Virtual 2020, and Day 1 was really awesome, and day 2 I'm sure is going to be freaking fire. I just want to talk about that before I talk about today's topic, because last year I was in Florida for Smart Success Healthcare. It was PT, physical Smart Success PT, live last year, and because of the pandemic, it is virtual. And last year's event was the turning point of my life, because that's when I decided that it was time to start following my dream of entrepreneurship. And, well, I shouldn't even say entrepreneurship, but dream of changing how I deliver healthcare and my services to the world. So I am looking back on the year this morning and just thinking about what a roller coaster it has been. And let me just tell you, I have been so teary in the past few weeks, not because of bad things or sad things, but because of the clarity that I've finally been seeing in my life and in my business and in my future businesses. And man, I cannot tell you how amazing the feeling is, because from October to probably beginning of December, I cried every day, but it was because I was lost. And so nowadays, I cry every day because of how grateful I am for the journey that I have been on. My hair is crazy. My journey and of the personal development. And I'm so grateful for the pain that I've endured. And it would have never happened if I didn't go to this crazy event. It all started at Smart Success Healthcare Live 2019. And so this morning I was walking Louie, listening to music, and just reflecting on how my life in the past year had a soundtrack. And when I listened to the music and listened to the music that drew me, I could tell where my soul was. So this morning, I want to share with you the music that my soul needs right now, and I'll tell you why. It's pretty intense. Jeremy Titi, I see that it came up that you're watching. I just want to tell you that your posts that come up on my feed make my day every single time. Like, I crack up out loud no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing. So keep dropping those posts, and I hope I see you soon, if I ever get to come home. Okay, back to the music. You're gonna be like, WTF, this is intense. So, this song is speaking to me. I found it a long time ago, and it's pretty intense, but let me fast forward it. Then it changes here. And this song it basically is speaking to me of what I need to do during this transitional period of my life. But I wouldn't know that if I didn't open my ears and listen to what it does to my soul. So I'm gonna fast forward again. So you can hear that it's building. It comes down a little bit, and I'm gonna explain what I take from each of these transitions in the song. And then the build, and this part. So then the song comes down again, a little bit, and it builds back up, and then you hear that again. And man, I mean, so I listened to that song like over and over for like, I did a hike a couple days ago, or not a couple days ago, like a week ago, and listened to that on repeat. So what that song tells me and has told me is what I need to do. Like, that song evokes an emotion where I realize I have clarity, and that's that the early, like the second part that I showed to you, the comes down, and it's like, I understand. And then the build is like, okay, now it's time to take action. And then that dun dun, that is me taking action. So this song tells me that it is time to go. Whereas I just absolutely love Above and Beyond, and their music is a little bit slower, a lot of their music. And I know whenever it's time to reflect, because I'm drawn to that music. I know when it's time to meditate, I'm drawn to that music. So basically, music tells me where I am in my transitional periods throughout my day and in my life. And I know that because I listen. I listen to what I'm feeling in my soul. I listen to the energy that people are giving off. I listen to the energy that I'm giving off to the world. So what energy are you blocking, which could potentially be affecting how you are transitioning, not only in your day, but also in your life? Do you cower, or just are you turned off, or do you despise transitions? I used to be afraid of transitions, the unknown, the things that I didn't know what were at the other side. Would I be successful? What am I going to get on this test? How am I going to feel during this interaction? And since letting go of that need to control every outcome, my life is just so much more smooth. And I can move through transitions pretty swiftly, pretty smoothly, and they're really fun. I actually seek out transitions now. But I wasn't always like that. I had to figure out what it was that I was numbing and why I needed to control. And that took a lot of introspection into my life, into my present, into my past, because I couldn't be fully present because I was too much trying to control the future because of my past. So my challenge to you is to pay attention to your inner voice throughout your day. Are you excited to move on to the next activity? Or are you like, I don't feel like doing this? And ask yourself why. Why? And where do these emotional reactions come from? And can you choose to redirect your emotional reactions into actually, I am going into, just basically say, I get to go to work today, or I get to help this person today, or I get to leave the house today, whatever it has to be. We don't have to do anything except, we don't even have to pay taxes if we want to go to jail. You get to make a choice. You get to make a choice on what presence you bring when you walk through the door or when you leave and start something new. So choose how you are going to present yourself to the world. But before you do that, bring awareness to where you are right now. Give yourself about a week and be curious of why you bring that energy. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I will see you probably tomorrow. Oh wait, before I forget. New podcast episode dropping today. Real Talk with Hina Talib, who is a board certified pediatrician with a specialty in adolescent medicine and a subspecialty in teen gynecology. Episode is freaking fire. Interviewing her gave me the clarity of why the heck I'm doing it in the first place. So if you have a teen or you want to understand issues around fertility, of your own fertility as an adult, and how that could have been impacted as a teen, and you have people that you interact with, I highly, highly recommend checking out the episode. It's on 8 different podcast platforms, the 2 biggest being Spotify and iTunes. And if you like it, please subscribe either on either platform and rate, review, send a message, follow me, follow her on Instagram. Our accounts are at The Vagina Doc. There's a period after the, at Teen Health Doc, and at Pelvic Docs Podcast. Other things that I want to just make an announcement is I am opening up a waiting list for a postpartum restorative program. It's a hybrid program, online and coaching. The most comprehensive program that I could have ever dreamed. And I'm only taking 10 people. The launch is going to be about mid-June, so the wait list is going to open up June 1st. Other programs is Know Thy Pelvic Floor. So if you're a mom that wants to be able to communicate with your daughter about what she has, if you want to understand about your parts more, to communicate with your partner, or to know how they work, so the weights and the trainer that you bought, you're actually using them and they're working. Well, most people waste their money because they don't even know how to use them or use their muscles to really maximize their $150 trainer. So when I say trainer, I'm talking about the thing you stick into your vaginal canal and you have an app. Well, a lot of people don't use them right. Don't use their muscles right. They're cheating. So this program will help you do that. And yeah, those are my 2 biggest programs that I'm so excited to open up the waitlist for. And then I have a bigger launch that I'm not going to tell you about until another time. So I will see you this week. Have a great one.